the moment of truth. Now, I would just like to say that it is very brave of me to try to roll out pastry dough with a camera watching me, because this is finicky stuff, man, and I've screwed it up lots of times. But, you know, I'm going to be bold and I'm going to go for it. So, I had that flour all spread out on the countertop, and I'm going to put a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and drop my little guy down there, my little disc of dough. Now, I'm going to take some more flour and coat my rolling pin. I'm nervous. Okay, but I can do this. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to start to roll out the dough. Pick it up and move it. Keep rolling. And I'm trying to get this stuff to be 1/8 of an inch thick. Pick it up, move it. Mush the flour around. You can see big globs of butter in the dough, which I find quite exciting, but I have a thing for butter, so. And actually, I was going to use lard to make this dough, and I decided that I would use black beans for my filling, because there are going to be a lot of people who prefer to eat vegetarian-like at this party. And then it occurred to me, oh yes, lard, not so vegetarian. So I went with the butter. Okay, roll. And move it. Again. Okay, so far so good. Nothing crazy's happening yet. Yes, Zola? Are you singing? Baby! Oh, I'm right here. I'll be right there. I'm making the empanadas for the party so we can bring our friends some treats. Okay. It's getting there. Closer and closer. I'm going to try and gently pick it up. And move it. Go over there, grab some of the flour that's over there, slide it around. You want to keep moving it around so that it doesn't stick to the surface. Yes, sweetie? All right. I think we're there. Okay. Now we're ready to cut out our little circles. And I'm going to use the rim of the lid from a mason jar. And that's handy because it's about the right size, and if the dough gets stuck, you can just poke it out with your finger. Alright, start cutting. 1, 2. Get your circles as close to each other as you can so you don't waste any dough. Stuff is not super simple to make, so you owe it to yourself and all of your hard work to get as much out of it as you can. Okay, well, you get the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling a couple of these little guys. So here we have our first little circle of dough. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, what I'm going to do is put a little tiny dab of the filling, about that much. It's probably too much. Right into the empanada. And I've got some melted ice cubes in this little cup. Stick my finger in there, and run my finger along the edge of the dough, and then fold it over. Just like that. And then I'm going to use a fork to press the edges together to seal the filling into the dough. You see them? And there's your little empanada. And I'm going to continue doing that with all of the dough and as much filling as I can get in there. And then at the very end, I have beaten egg yolk. Oh, it's supposed to have a little bit of water. Add some of that water. Oh, and it's not just the yolk, it's the whole egg. So 1 beaten egg with about a tablespoon of water added. And then after the empanadas are formed and filled, you brush them with the egg wash, and that will give them a beautiful golden, nice hard crust when they bake in the oven at 375 degrees for about 25 minutes. So I'm going to finish filling the empanadas and brush them with the egg, and then I'll probably stick them in the fridge until I'm ready to bake them right before the party. So that's it. Those are the empanaditas for our fiesta, and thanks for hanging out. So, bye-bye.